All right, let me get Mr. Yusuf out here, Brandon Yusuf. Hey, Ruth. Did you move? Oh no, okay.
Good morning, Mr. Taylor. You're on
How
mute.
you
Good
doing?
morning. Hi, I'm well, thanks. How are you?
Okay.
Good. Who are you here for?
I see Wade. I need to get in the breakout room with Wade.
With who?
Is this Judge Taylor's court?
Yes.
I need Wade, Leslie Wade. It's a pre-sentence report. I gotta go over with him.
Okay, so you'd like to join breakout room with Ms. Wade. Let
I,
me see if she's here.
yes.
Room 9.
Huh?
Room 9.
Leslie Wade? I didn't.
Room 9. Yep.
Okay.
That's the afternoon, 'cause I went to it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So it's not that many people like, you know,
There you go.
because the last
All
three
right.
is like, a tribute.
Brandon Yusuf.
I got, you know,
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
no, but I can.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Brandon Alexander Yusuf. This is ticket SP 153433811. Count speeding 11 to 15 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning. May it please the court, my name is Eric Naslund, Naslund. My P number is 42648 on behalf of the defendant.
All right.
Your Honor,
And Mr.
can
Yusuf.
you bring out the officer, Shabazz?
Yeah, I tried to. I was trying to bring them out a couple of times and they weren't paying attention. That's who I tried to get out first.
Shabazz, come on out. Okay. Okay, Your Honor.
Okay. I won't let me do anything on it. Sorry.
That's okay. I'll just call.
Okay.
Hey, Judge,
Yes.
figure out why it won't let you join. Because all of them are in the same room. If we bring him out to the courtroom, all of them would come.
Well, it was letting me like push the move button at first, but then it stopped letting me do it. I could get everybody else to respond, but not them. Officer Shabazz,
Morning, Your Honor.
good morning. Could you put your name on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Officer Abdul Shabazz, badge number 1194, Detroit Police Department.
Okay. Thank you. And how are we proceeding today with this formal hearing?
We would like to enter
Counsel?
plea as offered. They
Okay.
offered 0 to 6 over and dismissed the no proof of insurance. My client provided me with proof of insurance.
Oh, I don't have a no proof of insurance ticket. Let me see. They have more than one ticket?
No, they were both on the same.
Brandon Yusuf?
And while you're looking, Your Honor, I'll put my appearance on the record. Diachiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. Let me clarify that offer. The offer is 6 to 10 speed.
Oh,
The
it's
offer
6 to 10, not 1 to 5?
No, it is 6 to 10 speed, 2 points.
Oh. 6 to 10 speed, okay. Does your client still want to take that, Mr. Yusuf? You still want to take that?
I was hoping for leniency from the court due to my mistakes, but I'm willing to accept that offer if it's the only thing you guys are offering me.
They're going to do something, okay. I don't have the authority to offer you anything. So today's the date and time set for a formal hearing. If you need to talk to your counsel about it a little bit more, you can.
If I may, just to go over it with him for a sec.
You absolutely can. So I can
Thank
put you
you.
both into a breakout room so y'all can discuss it, okay? All right, I'm gonna put you in room number 3. Can you go back to that room or no, sir? Are you able to go back to the breakout room you were in?
Breakout room. Yeah, I can join number 3.
Okay, and then I'll have your attorney meet you in that room, okay?
Okay, we won't be long. We appreciate it.
Oh, it's okay. All right, let me get this other ticket. Attorney Abuze,
Good morning, girl.
morning. How are you doing today?
I'm well, thank you. How about yourself?
Good, thank you. I don't think an officer has showed up on yours, so I'm gonna call your matter, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Now calling, is your client isn't here, right?
No, Your Honor.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Stephen Yusuf. This is ticket SX 42978591. This is one count accident, failed to stop within assured clear distance ahead. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
For the record, Ziad Nicholas Abuzaid, P69447 on behalf of the defendant. I'd ask if you'd waive his presence, please, Your Honor.
I will for this hearing today. You have the authority to act on his behalf. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. How are we proceeding? Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing in this matter.
Judge, as there is no officer present, I would make a motion to dismiss.
At the time is now 9:39 a.m. This matter was set for 8:30 a.m. No officer having appeared in this matter, the court is going to grant your request and dismiss it. All right, you are all set, okay?
Thank you, Judge. Good to see you as always.
You're welcome. Good to see you too. All right, enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
Thanks. Bye, Judge.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Me printing something out. Back on the record in the matter of the people versus Brandon Yusuf. This is ticket or case number SP 1534338. Count 1 is speeding 11 to 15 miles over. Count 2 is no proof of insurance. Appearances once again for the record, starting with counsel for Mr. Yusuf.
Eric Naslund, P42648.
All right, and Mr. Yusuf, can you state your name for the record?
Brandon Alexander Yusuf.
All right. All right, Mr. Yusuf, do we want to move forward with that plea of 6 to 10 miles over?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, counsel, do you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket in order to establish a factual basis?
Yes.
All right, so at this time, the court's gonna enter a plea. Let me put him on mute. At this time, the court's gonna enter a plea to the reduced charge of 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. The remaining ticket, no proof of insurance. It was in default, so I'm gonna take it out of default and put it as a dismissal on this docket as well today. I don't know why I got it in this default. All
Thank
right,
you.
sir, you're welcome, of course. The fine for that is $135. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that gonna be enough time for you or no, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so I'll have it due no later than March 6, 2024, okay?
Understood.
All right, if there's
Thank you.
nothing further, you're all set.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
The ticket. Okay,
Have a great day.
you too. Thank you so much. Good morning. I'm good, and you? Good. Hajazi? Thank you.
Your Honor, we're ready to on wait.
Good morning, Your
Okay. Okay, good morning. Hold on a second. All right. Now calling, is your client here with us? Are you signing in on his behalf?
I'm going to stand in on his behalf.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Ali Youssef. This is ticket SX 42886501. This is one count accident failed to stop within a sure clear distance ahead. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Rami Hijazi, P82830, on behalf of Ali Youssef. Your Honor, I will be asking that we waive his presence.
All right, do you have the authority to act on his behalf?
I do have the authority.
All right, today is the date and time set for a hearing in this matter. The officer has not appeared. Do you have a motion at this time?
Yes, Your Honor. The time is currently 9:42 a.m. This matter was scheduled for an 8:30 formal hearing. Officer Renee Mija has not appeared. We ask that Your Honor dismiss this matter.
All right, at this time, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Okay, make sure you tell your client, if this was it, don't do it, okay?
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time.
All right, no problem. You have a great rest of your day, okay?
You as well.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Leslie Wade.
Ready, Your Honor.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Leslie Wade. This is Z ticket 8087931. One count of operating while visibly impaired. This is the date and time set for a sentencing in this matter. May I have appearances for the record, please, starting with counsel first?
Good morning again, Your Honor. Edward Taylor,
Good morning.
P57166, appearing on behalf of Mr. Wade.
All right, Mr. Wade, can you take your name for the record?
Leslie Wade.
All right, counsel, this is the date and time set for a sentencing in this matter. Have you had an opportunity to review the pre-sentence report, investigation report?
I have, Your Honor, and everything appears to be in order. Mr. Wade indicates to me that marijuana's in his system, but he has a medical problem and he's going to get his card. It expired now. And other than that, he would like to know if he completes everything, can he get off probation quicker than 12 months?
Those super old cases. I don't know about him smoking on, even if he has a card. I'm concerned. He seems to have a history with drugs.
Oh, yeah, well.
Attorney Taylor, they do put the
Your Honor,
history in here.
it's your call, Your Honor. I was just requested to, I know that he had marijuana in his system, so he told me that he had a cop, Your Honor, but it's up to the court. I understand that.
I realize that these cases are a little older. Dang.
Yes.
I know, but it's all for the same stuff over and over again. It's like he didn't learn the lesson. Now he want me to give him a break. He still ain't learned his lesson.
He's working on it, Your Honor.
Dang, he's been working on it since I was born. A little later than that, but that's what I'm saying, Attorney Taylor. I know you're trying to advocate on behalf of your client, but he's been working on it for that's a long time to be working on it, Attorney Taylor.
Yes, I would defer to Mr. Wade, Your Honor, on that matter.
Okay. All right. Mr. Williams, what do you have to say for yourself? I do realize that It seems like you may have tried to be a little safe, but you can't be in your vehicle like that at all.
I
What do you want to
understand.
say on your behalf, sir?
Um, I was wrong. I was intoxicated at the time. You know what I'm saying? Sitting outside the club. You know, I just didn't think I would be put on probation for this. I didn't want to jeopardize my job or something. And I was starting to drive Uber, so I didn't really want it to read a certain way. If there's any way possible you could do anything about that. If not, I definitely understand.
Hey, I mean, you've been on probation a whole lot, prison a couple of times.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah, I have it.
Ugh. I have to give you some time though, sir, of probation. I'm gonna make it to 12 months though, just because I'm reading what it says. And you can't have liquor in the car.
I understand. Totally understood.
All right, the best I can do is 6 months probation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And that's only because they physically didn't have to pull you over. And it seemed like you had just fallen asleep out there for some reason. I don't know why.
I did. I was actually at the bar with somebody. I just didn't want to pull him into it. And I was sitting out inside in the car because I got into an argument, basically.
6 months probation. I do think the outpatient substance abuse counseling is necessary though. So I'm going to order
problem
that.
with that.
You're going to have to complete the victim impact panel, complete the alcohol highway safety program, do consequences video. They want you to submit to random alcohol drug screenings twice per month. You're going to have to pay all your assessment fees and costs in addition to a $300 fine that I'm going to give you. They want you to do 32 hours of community service and no marijuana without a valid marijuana card. No marijuana without a valid marijuana card and no other illegal substances unless prescribed by a doctor, and no alcohol, no NO to alcohol. I believe that people can be on the right path and the right track. You have been for a while, but you need to stay that way.
Okay.
You should be tired of having to come back to the court at this point in time, Mr. Wade, for real. Okay. It's been a long time in between, but you really should be tired of coming to give us money.
You're right.
Okay. All right. So I'll send over these documentations to the probation department. Make sure you let them know that you have been sentenced. You should still have that number of the person that you spoke to for the pre-sentence investigation report. Let them know that I did sentence you today. I'll send over the accompanying documents. Okay. So everything they request that you do, I'm ordering, with the exception of I'm going to give you a half a year for probation instead of the full term of probation.
Okay. So just get in touch with the parole down at 36th District and they have everything I need to know.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'll have to send it over to them. Just let them know you were sentenced. We'll send it over in the next couple of days to make sure, but just touch bases with them and let them know that you did appear for your sentencing today. And that I'll be sending over the paperwork from the court. Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Wade, the real way to show me that this just was a hiccup is that you really are let off in 6 months. That's the real way.
I'm definitely going to be let off in 6 months. I don't have a drinking problem. I just drink when I go out. I'm definitely going to be off.
I get it. So just make sure, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Wade, if there's nothing further, you are all set, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Have a great day, everybody.
All right.
All right. You too as well.
Thank you, Mr. Wade. Okay, good luck to you. I plan on you clearing this in 6 months, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do I leave now?
Yeah, you're all set. Sorry, Mr. Wade. You can log off.
All right.
Thank you for asking. You can leave me now.
Carl White.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. Turn the video back on, please. Mr. White, please turn on your video. Level.
Say that again.
Put your chest level.
I can't hear you, ma'am.
Hold your phone chest level in front of your face.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Are you Carl White?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you checked in? Please put your phone on mute. Julian
I've
White.
already talked to Carl White. He's going to plead.
To Carl White?
Yes.
Why haven't I marked that off? Okay. All right. Okay, Mr. White, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room. That's the second one that wasn't marked off of my sheet. I don't know how that happened. Thank you, Mr. Soroki.
No problem.
Okay, did you bring Mr. Williams in, Mary, Jason Williams?
Let's see.
Mr. Williams, Jason Williams. Jason Williams.
Hello. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm here. How you doing?
I'm fine, sir. How are you this morning?
I'm good.
Do you have the case number, sir? Because you're not on our docket for today.
Yeah. Which one is it?
I think the court number, this one. Yeah.
SP 152259.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Okay.
SP 152.
25941. OI.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Mr. Williams, you got a hyphenated name. You have to let the court reporter know you have a hyphenated name. So you Williams Gantz.
Yes,
Jason
ma'am.
Williams Gantz.
Right.
Yeah. He's under 835, Sandy.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Attorney Boston.
Good morning.
Good morning. You spoke with Carl White. I just wanted to let you know that he had a count 1 is under 830 and count 2 is under 835. So I just wanted to make sure that he had 2 counts.
That's Mr. Soroki.
I spoke to Carl White. Yes. Oh no, I didn't see the second count.
No.
I asked you earlier, Attorney Soroki, did you talk to Carl White? And you told me no.
I said yes.
You that.
I just told the court clerk yes. I mean,
you did a second ago, but I'm gonna replay it back to when I asked you originally. And you told, I said, did you talk to Carl White? And you're gonna tell me some no, because I wanted to share that information with you.
okay, you know what? Maybe I was just sometimes
So
I'm
he has 2
thinking
cases.
about different things, but let me see here.
So count 2 is under 835. And count
Okay,
1 is
I
under
see it. And that's no, okay, it's improper. Okay, we can put him back and they go in the breakout room. I'll speak to him again.
And Mr. Williams,
Yes, ma'am.
oh, okay. I'm going to put you in the breakout room so that you can speak with the attorney.
Okay.
When you're finished, press leave and come back to the courtroom quietly because we'll be in session. Then you'll automatically go back to the waiting room after that, okay?
Okay.
Thanks. Where did I put it?
I don't see where Carl White went to.
Carl White is in the waiting room. You need to bring him back out?
Yes, I need to speak to him about his second ticket, please.
Exit the music. Lay back on.
Okay.
White?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll put you back in the breakout room so the attorney can talk with you.
Please accept the prompt. You should be going there.
Do you remember which breakout room he was in?
No, I think if he just hits join it, she should go back to whichever one he was in. I think it might have been 4.
Can you just rejoin breakout room number 4, please? Do you see breakout room device?
No. Oh, join breakout room 4. Okay.
Please. Thank you.
All right, great.
Julian. Julian Watson.
Yes.
Okay, good morning, sir. You were here earlier. What happened?
I had talked to Mr. White, and I had agreed to take a plea.
Okay, so did he tell you to come back to the courtroom? Wait, you talked to who?
White, Mr. White.
Was it one of the attorneys that came in and talked with you?
Yes.
Okay. And okay, then I'm gonna put you in the waiting room.
Okay.
They did tell you to come back to the courtroom, right? Or no?
Yes, they told me to come back. Take the car. Okay.
Sheree Woods.
Yes.
Good morning, ma'am. You were here earlier too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, what happened?
I made a mistake and pressed the close button on my phone and it closed out the Zoom meeting.
All right. Do you remember which
But I did talk to a attorney earlier.
Did he tell you to come to the courtroom?
Yes, I was in the courtroom and then they put me on hold instead of the hostess waiting. They will admit me soon.
Yeah, okay. So that means you were in the waiting room. I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room.
Okay.
Mr. Boffman, would you have to have spoken to Ms. Woods?
I did not.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room. Mr. Gant, can you please join breakout room number 19? I'm sorry,
Okay.
Williams Gant, number 19.
Okay.
Prosecutor Mason?
Yes.
Carl White has valid insurance. He emailed it or he sent it through the chat. I don't put it in my computer, but I can email it to you.
Okay, you saw it yourself
Yeah.
though, didn't you?
Yes, I can
Okay.
chat it to you too, but you have to open it through putting it on your computer. If you
Okay,
want.
I'll dismiss the no. That's dismissed.
All right, thank you.
The car with but the 1 to 5, the disregarding the red signals.
Yeah, he's gonna plead to that.
Okay, cool.
All right, thank you.
Did China White check in or no? I don't see her in the room. I have an officer here for her though.
Just one second. Yeah, I remember I had her. Yes, she's here. Or she checked in. No, I'm sorry. She's on the docket, but no, she didn't check in. My apologies.
Okay, it's cool. What are we doing with Jadasha Walton and Alexis Williams? You spoke to them already. They are all set?
Yes, Your Honor, the officers haven't checked in to my now. They're not in the breakout room. So I don't know if the officers checked in and left, but we're
Okay.
just waiting.
Okay, cool.
On hold like a regular case. They go on
Okay,
hold.
cool. I understand.
You have cases, you take months, they go, you work on it, now they're on hold for 2 or 3 months, then you get going with civil case.
I do understand. I'm asking. Mr. Woods? Dwayne Woods?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you turn your camera on for me, please?
Yes, ma'am.
You have an arraignment on a bench warrant with me on the 28th, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you come back so we can do all your cases at once? Because I'm sure you only got a resolution for part of them today. Is that correct? Or do you have it for all of the cases?
No, ma'am. You right about that.
Okay, so come see me on the 28th. Huh?
Okay. The problem is that's the problem. They keep sending court dates to my old address. And I don't get
Okay. So are you comfortable though knowing, because the 28th is just next week. So you want to come back and then do them all at the same time?
Yeah, the 28th. That's good. That's a good date for me.
Okay, so I'll adjourn these two so that way we can make sure we have the ones I can pull. If you have any cases that are in default that I can put on the docket, I'll try and do that as well for you, Mr. Woods, so we can take care of the other court dates you missed as much as I can. Some of them are going to be too old, but the ones that are newer, I'll try and get, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. So I'll see you February 28th at 8:30 a.m. and we'll take care of all your tickets that day, okay?
Okay, so I'm all set to go.
You're all set for right now, Mr. Woods. You're all set. See you on the 28th.
Okay, enjoy your day.
And you enjoy your day too. Thank you.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
Right, now here's the SOS. Please.
So yeah, out the way.
Will we wait?
Marcy Wilson, since I don't, they can hear me a lot better now. Marcy Wilson, sorry. Okay, they don't need a trial anyways. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Marcy Regina Wilson. This is ticket SP 524213. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Marcy Wilson.
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Wilson wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution's matter, and she would be pleading to license improper, which will be reduced to failure to display. The remaining 2 tickets of no insurance misdemeanor and expired plates will be dismissed.
All right, if that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I have.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or
No.
promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, I want to take you back to the date of November the 22nd of 2023. Where are you driving a Mitsubishi in the area of Schaefer and Fullerton Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And was your license not valid at that time you were driving the vehicle?
No, it wasn't.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And then stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of fail to display. The remaining 2 counts will be dismissed. Ma'am, my fine is $200. How long would that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
If you can give me 60, but I'll try to pay it before then.
Okay, I'll give you 60 days just in case. So I'll have it due no later than April 22nd, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome, Ms. Wilson. You're all set. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. I'm bringing in Cherie Woods. Cherie Woods. She got a payment arrangement. Ms. Woods?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, now calling the matter of the people versus Cherie Michelle Woods. This is ticket SP 1096012. 1 count drove while license not valid or improper. Ticket SP 1038184. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes. Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Cherie Woods.
Your Honor, today's the date and time of pretrial. Ms. Woods wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution. She'll be pleading to a 3-month delayed sentence on allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. The no insurance misdemeanor will be dismissed, and she'll be pleading to failure to display in lieu of the license improper ticket.
All right. If you want to take advantage of this offer, please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes,
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
yes,
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? Do you understand that?
yes,
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
yes,
All right, ma'am. First, I want to take your attention back to the date of November 1st of 2019. At that time, did you own a Ford vehicle?
yes,
And did you allow someone who was unlicensed to drive your vehicle, ma'am?
yes, because I wasn't able to.
Okay. And was it in the council where you stipulate it was in the area of 6 Mile and Auto Drive?
Yes,
All right. And then I want to take your attention to the date of September 5th of 2020. Were you driving a Chrysler vehicle in the area of West Grand Boulevard and West Jefferson in the city of Detroit?
Yes,
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license that day
yes,
to the officer? All right. Satisfied, counsel?
yes, Your Honor.
All right. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court's gonna enter a plea to a 3-month delayed sentence on allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, and the fail to display, that was a reduced charge from the drove while license suspended. All right, ma'am, I see you on a payment plan already. I am gonna give you a charge for this. Even if you're too young to drive a car, you can't be having other people drive a car that you get.
I know. I was sick that day and I couldn't get my kids from school. That's
All
the
right,
only reason
here's,
I had somebody else
I
drive.
know, it's all right. I'm gonna charge you $100 for that, and you have 3 months to pay it, okay?
Okay,
All right, and then I'll waive the cost and fines on the other one because I see you're on a payment arrangement. That means that you're trying to get right. It's just taking you a little time, okay?
okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Your 3 months review is going to be on May 21st, 2024 at 8:45 a.m. If you have that case paid, I'll dismiss it, okay?
Okay,
All right. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, ma'am, okay?
okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day, Ms. Woods.
You too.
No problem. Yeah. Let me keep doing some of these other people. All right, let me get these officers out. Let me close these rooms. Y'all spoken to everybody in the rooms, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let me get these officers on their way. I'm gonna bring in Attorney Boffman, Jadario Williams, so I can get the officer gone and completed that. Oh, if you need a moment though, let me know. I give you a moment.
Thank you.
I understand. Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. I'm just waiting for the officer to pop in. I closed the rooms down. They should pop in a second. All right. All right, Miss Alexis Williams and Miss Walton, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for y'all, so just hold tight. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Jadario Williams. This is ticket SP 1496739. Count 1, violation of the basic speed law or drove in an unsafe manner. Ticket SP 1496317, drove while unlicensed. Ticket SP 1496455, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman, P55052 for the defendant. Mr. Williams, please state your full name.
Jadario Lamar Williams.
So, Your Honor, the defendant is going to resolve these matters today by pursuing a plea of guilty The recommendation is that if he pleads to the reduced count of failure to display and also responsible to 1 to 5 over limited access, that the balance of the cases mentioned this morning would be dismissed. He's ready to give a factual basis.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Baughman about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench trial? I do have Officer Reed here on the online, or a jury trial in these matters. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of September 5th of 2023. At that time, sir, were you driving a Toyota vehicle in the area of West 7 Mile and Myers in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving it, were you unlicensed at the time, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And counsel, will you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis for the limited access 1 to 5 over speed?
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated, and I stipulate to probable cause as to the matters being dismissed here today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge, failure to display it, as well as the reduced charge, limited access 1 to 5 over speed. Sir, the fine for the speeding ticket is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay speeding tickets. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Yes, ma'am. It will be done as soon as possible.
All right, so I will have that no later than, that's March 6th, 2024. I'll waive the cost and fines on the fail to display because that's going to delay you being able to get your license, but you need to get your license, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Any reinstatement fees are above and beyond what I said today on the record, so don't say that we didn't tell you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, officer, I know you are present here. Thank you so much and be safe out there, okay? All right, Officer Reed. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. You can log off, Mr. Williams. Officer Tucker, okay, you're set. Officer Tucker.
Yes, Your Honor.
Jordan, no, China White did not sign in, so you are all set, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
We're gonna cape you, sir, if you need to put down what's gonna happen.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Take care. Thank you.
You as well.
All right, thank you. Bring in Carl White. Showing him how I look. Is that what you're doing to your friend who laying down on the bed?
I'm
Mr.
gone,
Williams.
Judge. I'm gone.
Bye. Bye, please. I don't know if I'm flattered or flabbergasted. More like, who is this man laying down with a tank top on? Help me. Carl White, can you turn on your camera for me, please? All right, you're not driving, are you? You just sitting in your truck?
Ma'am.
Okay, now calling the matter of the people versus Carl Anthony White. This is ticket SP 1521384. 1 count disregard signal red or amber. Count 2 no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Carl White.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. White wishes, today's the date set for pretrial. Mr. White wishes to accept the offer from the prosecutor. The disregarded red signal ticket will be reduced to 1 to 5 miles over basic speed law, and the no insurance ticket will be dismissed.
All right. Do you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket in order to establish a factual basis, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge 1 to 5 speed. The remaining ticket will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for that is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I have it due no later than March 6, 2024, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, did you plead to a ticket earlier this year that you owe some money on?
Oh, I have a case with you that I have to be back in for on
Okay,
April 2nd, I
in
believe.
April, and that's gonna be a dismissal?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. All right, Mr. White, I just want to make sure you knew about that, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. White, I'll see you then, okay, in April.
Yes, ma'am. Have a great day.
You too, thank you, sir. I'll bring in Randall Woods. Mr. Woods? Unmute yourself for me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Randall Woods. This is ticket SP 1524742, count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Would you state your name, sir?
Randall Woods.
Your Honor, the defendant is asking because there is a genuine and material issue of fact that these matters be set for a trial. He is willing to waive his right to a jury trial and asks specifically for a bench trial by Zoom, please.
All right, if that's the case, Mr. Woods, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to set it for the day of May 14th. May 14th. That's going to be at 9:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yes, ma'am. That's May
All right.
14th.
May 14th, sir.
And that's 9 a.m.
That's 9 a.m., okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're very welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, bond will be set at $0 personal, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, have a good day, okay?
I can leave now?
Yes, you can, sir. Joseph Wright? Mr. Wright, you can press *6 on your phone.
6.
Yep, there you go. Now calling the matter of the people versus Joseph Lee Wright. This is U ticket 678-05323. This is one count of offer to engage the services of another for the act of prostitution. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Mr. Wright, state your name, please.
Joseph L. Wright.
Judge, the defendant's going to waive his right to any further hearings. He wants to resolve this here today. He's going to plead guilty. The charge will be reduced to disorderly conduct. He has been advised of his rights and he's ready to give a factual basis.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand.
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
swear
My right
or-
hand is raised.
Okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk
Thank
to
you.
Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, Your
Are
Honor.
you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of November 21st of 2023. Were you in the area of John R. and Dakota in the city of Detroit, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
And did you act in a disorderly manner or way in that area?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, thank you, Your Honor.
Right, and the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the reduced charge of disorderly conduct. Mr. Wright, there are things that you're gonna have to do for me, okay? The first thing is that you're gonna have to get an HIV STI test. I don't have to know the results. I just have to know that you got the test, okay?
Okay.
You're also gonna have to take a morality class. I'm gonna give you the phone number so you can get this class together. You ready to take it down?
Let me grab a pen. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you ready now?
Yeah.
313-864.
Okay.
8205.
8205.
Okay. Call them, tell them you need to do a choices class about morality. Okay. And then my fine is $300. Okay.
Okay.
How long do you think it'll take you to do this? Usually I do 3 months. Is that enough time for you?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay, so I'll give you until May 21st to do this. We'll have a review that day, okay, at 8:45 a.m.
Okay. Do I pay 36 district?
You said what?
Do I pay 36 district?
Yep, you pay
court?
36 district court. Yep, 36 district court is who you're making this payment for, okay?
Okay, do I give my name and
Yep.
do I give them a number?
Yep.
What number do I give them?
So you can either
My
give them the
name?
ticket number or you can give them the actual, give them your license or your state ID and they'll be able to look up the ticket, okay?
Okay.
So you have the ticket number, I can give it to you just so you can have it. You want it?
I have it. It's a U6780533.
That's correct, sir. That's it.
Okay, I'll pay him. No problem.
All right. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. Wright, I expect in 3 months that I'm taking you off of this and closing it out, okay? All right. Jason Williams Gant. Jason Williams Gant.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You available, Attorney Boffman?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Jason James Williams Gant. This is ticket SP 1522594, count 1, 11 to 15 miles over posted speed. Count 2, failed to use due care or caution. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. State your name.
Jason Williams Gant. Jason James Williams Gant.
So, Your Honor, to his credit, the defendant did present today with valid and current insurance. I've seen that and can confirm and verify for the court that it is in his name, it's valid and current. And so therefore, on that count, we're seeking a policy dismissal for compliance. I'm stipulating probable cause for that. And the other matter to be dismissed, which is, I believe, count 3, it is a violation of basic speed law. That will be dismissed here for the defendant's plea of responsible to speeding 1 to 5 over, Your Honor. And to the defendant's credit, he also completed the better driver's course. I'm stipulating on his behalf to the information contained within the 4 corners of the complaint for the purpose of the plea.
All right, fantastic. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced count of speed 1 to 5. The remaining counts on this ticket will be dismissed. Good job, Mr. Williams-Gant. I know that it's not always the best situation, but you made the best out of a situation that could have been a lot of points and only ended up with 1. So good job to you, okay? The fine for that is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay it. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're gonna make it due no later than March 6, 2024 is when that's due, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So where did you send it to?
All right.
Yeah, where do I
Uh-oh.
send it to?
Tell mom she can't just start talking on my record because I need names and voices. Tell her stop. Tell it stop. Golly. Oh
yeah,
gosh, here we
that
go.
was my grandma.
I said, and I said this year I was gonna start taking record of every time that a man has his mama online, because I ain't seen but one girl my whole time I've been here have her father with her. But the number of times I have mamas with sons is astronomical. All right, so you can either pay it, you can physically come down to 36th District Court and pay it, or you can go online at 36districtcourt.org. Also, those DivVat machines you've seen in the different buildings like Myers and the rec centers, you can pay it there too, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. All right, good luck to you, sir, okay?
Thank you.
Be happy you have a mom who loves you. All right, have a good day, sir.
You too.
Bye, bye, ma'am. Tamika Williams. Ms. Williams? You gotta press unmute. Now calling the matters of the people versus Tamika Renee Williams. This is ticket SP 1468391. This is one count of fail to display. This matter is here for a review. It was scheduled for January 2nd, 2024. She was to have done 50 hours of community service. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Tamika Williams.
Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor, Ms. Williams is here for review. She has not paid, I guess, her fine on her ticket for operating while licensed or not on person, and she's requesting additional time.
It was community service. October, November, December, January, February. Almost been 5 months. What's going on?
I never got anything for community service.
You were supposed to call. Didn't I give you a phone number to call?
Yeah, I called. They wouldn't give. They gave me the runaround, so I didn't know what I had to do. I thought I was waiting on something in the mail. Number I called, they said I had to come down there and pay $9 or something, and say nothing about service. So I wasn't sure about how to go about it.
Are you on my docket today for a arraignment on the bench warrant, or are you on my docket today because you've called the court and asked for additional time to complete the community service and didn't do it?
Okay, I guess I'm calling for additional time to complete the community service.
No, I'm asking you. Because when you say arraignment on the bench warrant, I can see the date that I originally want you to come back. So me and my clerk have a special thing, right? So I see the date that I asked you to come back. But sometimes I'll extend it because you'll call the court and say you need additional time. Oh, you did. All right. I can give him more time. I gave you 50 hours of community service, which I usually don't give that much, but I must have done it for some reason. I used to give like 25. Huh? All right. So how long do you need to complete this community service? I mean, you can find someplace. I mean, it's so many places. You can get letters and notes and all kinds of stuff.
Maybe a month.
All right. That means I'll give you 2 months because you're not gonna finish in a month. If you're finishing in a month, you already done it. April 22nd, 2024 for a review. On this, you need to complete all 50 hours of community service. Now, the phone number is 313.
Hold on 1 second. Let me grab a pen. Okay, I'm just trying to find a pen. I have.
Pray for me. I
Okay,
pray.
I'm ready.
313.
965.
3414.
Okay, so I called them and set up a.
So tell them that you need to do community service, 50 hours of community service for me, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank
and then
you.
I'll see you back then. You're welcome.
You said April 22nd?
April 22nd, yep.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Have a good rest of your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, I'm gonna bring in these two. Jadasha.
Yes.
Is it Jadasia?
Jadasia. Yes,
Okay,
it's
Jadasia. All right, Miss Walton, you're gonna have to put your face into it because it's blurry otherwise, and I can't see you because of the background. So you're gonna have to put your whole face into the camera so I can see you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll do that right now.
All right, and I'll skip over her until she gets that together. Alexis Williams. Oh, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus the Jadasia Marie Walton. This is ticket SP 1499484. This is 1 count open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. This is the date and time set for a bench trial. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Jadasia Walton.
Yes, Your Honor. Defendant is present, and at this time, defendant's moving to dismiss based on no police officer present.
All right. The time is now 10:39 a.m. No officer having appeared for this 9 a.m. trial. The court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. Ms. Walton, I hope you learned the lesson. You cannot do this, okay? I know you may think that you're just, but you can't, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. You have a good day.
You're very welcome. You too. Have a good day, okay, Ms. Walton?
Yes.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Alexis Williams. Ms. Williams?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Alexis. Kiana Williams. This is ticket SP 1513666. Yep. 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Alexis Williams.
Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, today date and time set for trial. Police officer has not appeared. Defendant said the defendant at this time moves to dismiss this matter.
All right. The time is now 10:30. Well, 10:40 now. 10:40 a.m. This matter was scheduled for 9:30 a.m. No officer having appeared. The court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. Ma'am, don't allow others who are not licensed to drive vehicles for you, okay?
Okay,
All right, you're all set, Ms. Williams. Have a great rest of your day, okay?
thank you, you too.
I will, thank you. All right. Ms. Wilson? All right. All right, on the docket, and I have some warrant cases too I'll be calling.
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Tanil Wilson. This is ticket SP 1524248. One count drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1524242, count 1, violation of the basic speed law or drove in an unsafe manner. Count 2, no proof of insurance. In warrant status, I have ticket number SP 1135926, count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drive unregistered, drive while license suspended. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SX 2823289, count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, motor vehicle operation without security. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant. Would you state your name, please?
Tanil Wilson.
Your Honor, a defendant is here for the purpose of pretrial. We're going to ask here and now for an adjournment of today's hearing to another date and time to give the defendant time to come into compliance, as well as for a global resolution of the instant cases. There is one matter that is in default currently that has her suspended, Your Honor. I think it's currently the source of her aggravation, and without it, she'll be eligible for a valid license by the time she comes back. Would you set aside the default on? Okay, let me find it.
Is it SP 1135927, disregard traffic control device?
No, Your Honor, it is SP 152-42422. No proof of insurance.
Okay, I called it on this record.
Yes, you did.
All right. All right, so you need me to set aside, it's in default?
Yes, Your Honor, it was in default from, I want to say December 4th, 2023.
Okay, all right. I can do that. She has a couple of other tickets that are in default, and as long as they're not with collections, I put those in as well. That's exceeded posted limit 60 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone, as well as disregard traffic control device. I'll put those on the docket as well. I'll adjourn these matters and set it for April 24th.
Thank you.
April 24th. At 8:30 a.m., I'll set her bond at $0 personal. All right, and I'll take those tickets out of default that I can include. I won't have any problems taking the no proof of insurance out of default because that was just at the end of last year. So, all right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, ma'am. We'll see you back on April 24th at 8:30 a.m. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you,
Welcome.
Mr.
Right,
Buckman.
no problem.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. I got it. We're gonna take care of it.
Okay. All right, ma'am. Jillian Watson.
Yes.
All right, turn your camera on for me, please. All right. Now call it, and this is the one that is paying all this stuff. So is it all on the docket for today? What's on the docket? Just count one. Okay. Now calling the matters, I see what you did. Okay. Now calling the matters of the people versus Jillian Charles Watson. This is ticket SP 1441228. Count one, no insurance misdemeanor. Also have ticket number SP 1510478. One count drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. That's how I feel too, Mr. Watson. But you know what? I can't sit there with my hand on the head all the time. I got to remind myself to take it off. There you go. All right, go ahead, Attorney Soroki.
Yes. Alan Soroki, P37441, appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Julian Watson.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Watson wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution in this matter. And he'll be pleading to driver's license suspended and the defend and the defective equipment ticket will be dismissed.
You know,
Actually,
he's
he's
already
pleading to a reduced charge of failure to display. I'm sorry.
and he's already paying. You're already paying on that defective or missing equipment ticket, aren't you, Mr. Watson?
Yeah.
And he's paying on the expired plates ticket as well. And he's paying on a no proof of insurance ticket that you ain't start paying on. So that one ended up getting those late fees I said I was gonna take off. You gotta pay on your tickets, Mr. Watson. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Because then what ends up happening is you just come back and see me over and over again.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. All right. So on that defective or missing equipment ticket, as well as this other ticket, do you have a motion about these two tickets, Mr. Attorney Soroki?
Yes, Your Honor, would ask court to dismiss based upon his payment of the civil infractions and the convictions and points resulting from those tickets.
All right. I'm gonna do that, sir. Take care of these tickets that you need to pay for, or else you're never gonna be able to get your license back, especially this no proof of insurance. That stops a lot of people from being able to get their license back. And I know you want to have it. You want to know how I know? Because you keep coming back to court. So that means you want to have your license. So that means you got to take care of your business so that you can get your license.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Watson, take care of yourself.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye, sir.
Bye-bye.
Devonta Washington.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Devonta Tyree Washington. This is to get SP 1137313. Count one, driver's license never acquired. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Count three, if it's not in default, I'll keep it tinted windows. Ticket number SP 1212912. Count one, careless driving. Count two, tinted windows. If they're not in default, I'll keep them. Ticket SP 1212919. Count one, no insurance misdemeanor. Count two, drove while license not valid or improper. Ticket number SP 1236581. Count one, drove while license suspended. Count two, accident, stop, street, or intersection failed to stop. And count three, tinted windows. Those two defaults I'll keep as long as they are not in default. Ticket SP 1236593. Count one, smoking marijuana within passenger area of a vehicle upon public highway. Count two, disobey lawful order of a police officer. Ticket SP 1242484. Count one, drove unregistered. Is it his phone? Drove unregistered or a title motor vehicle. Count two, drove while license suspended. Count three, improper plates.
Alan Soroki.
No, I'm not finished, Attorney Soroki, but he went away. So I'm not gonna keep doing this for my own health and good. I mean, I know what my schedule and stuff looks like. All right, Mr. Will Washington. Ticket number SP 1536058. Count one, drove while license suspended. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Count three, tinted windows. Ticket number SP 1226626. Count one, drove while license suspended. Count two, careless driving. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Sroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
You're gonna have to unmute yourself. There you go. Put yourself back on mute. We're getting some feedback from your phone for some reason, okay?
All right.
All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Yes, Your Honor, my client would like to set these matters for a bench trial.
All right, sir. If that's the case, please raise your right hand for me, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Soroki about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial, a waiver trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna set this for a bench trial for all these matters on May 14th. Mr. Washington, some of these tickets may be in collections already. If they're in collections, I'm not gonna take them out. But if they're not in collections, I'm gonna put every single ticket, including those in default, on my docket, okay?
All right.
All right, so I just want you to know, if you don't see a ticket that you may have received and didn't come to court on, it's only because it's already gone to collections and I'm not gonna take it out of there. But if I'm able to put it on my docket, I'm gonna put it on my docket, okay?
All right.
All right, so I'll see you May 14th at 9:30 a.m. I'll keep your bond at $0 unless you paid any money. Those money bonds will stay, but if you didn't pay any money, everything will all be at $0, okay?
All right.
All right, if there's nothing further, come back, Mr. Washington, so you can take care of these matters and move forward with life, okay?
I am.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. You got these last two? I got it. Okay, all right, give me 1 second for these last two.
Hello?
1 second, Mr. Watson. Just put yourself on mute, okay?
Okay.
Same, both Mr. Watson, so they are. So Dewan and Mr. Rashawn, I'm gonna call you in 1 moment. Just give me a second. Hold tight like you are right now.
If I have this document.
Oh, all right. Mr. Rashawn Watson. Yeah, unmute yourself for me, sir. Now,
Okay, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I had to figure out how to get the volume back on.
it's okay. Now calling the matters of the people versus Rashawn Watson. This is ticket SP 1474989. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Mr. Watson, state your name.
Rashawn Watson.
Judge, this matter is here for an arraignment, and for that purpose, the defendant stands mute and asks that a not guilty plea be entered. He waives any more formal reading of the information or warrant. We're asking for a pretrial date, please.
All right, this time the court's going to set aside the warrant that may be out there, enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf. I'll set this matter for a pretrial on the date of April 24th, sir. April 24th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I love you for this.
No problem. You're very welcome, sir. No problem, okay? All right, I wasn't ready. Okay,
I
have a
know.
great
I
day,
know.
sir. I
You have a
appreciate it.
blessed one. Thank you very much.
You too, sir. No problem, Mr. Watson. Enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
Thank you. Bye bye. Get back to work now.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you. You too. Mr. Watson, you came here yesterday for another ticket.
Yes.
Did you
No,
check?
it wasn't for a ticket. It was for the community service.
Right, that you completed, but listen, Mr. Watson, I don't want you to continuously come back. So let somebody know so we can handle it all on the same day. You know, I want to have you keep coming back and you got to sit here. You handled them all yesterday, didn't you, Mr. Watson?
Yeah, I told them that it would be scheduled for 26th. They said I still had to come to this one, so I guess
He's gonna need some time for some documents. He's got
Mr. Boffin, we done took care of him. Mr. Watson didn't tell you. He came yesterday and we took care of one of his tickets because he had community service and he took care of that like a champion. Thank you, Mr. Watson. And then your other tickets we already took care of as well. My clerk over here scrambling to find your files. You know when you're supposed to come back, Mr. Watson?
yeah, I said April 23rd, right?
All right, I'll see. Yep, that's when he's taking care of his other stuff, but he took care of it. Thank you for being responsible, though, Mr. Watson. I appreciate that. That means it's important. So if I can help you some way, I'm gonna figure it out during the tickets, okay? Just remind me.
Okay.
All right with me, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're welcome. All right, Mr. Watson, I'll see you at your next court date, but you completed your stuff yesterday. I'm like, why you back?
All right. Thank you.
Bye. All right.